Nigerians parasite. In almost every country on earth, there is a Nigerian prisoner. However, no one wants to go to Nigeria. Moving abroad is the top 5 career categories in Nigeria. They have ruined their country so terribly that it has become uninhabitable.
Video have actually caused a lot of mixed feelings online of this Nigerian man coming out, to say the reason why Nigeria is the main problem of Africa after traveling, countries, South Africa, Ghana, all those countries that Nigeria traveling to, and see what Nigeria is doing in those countries, and has come out to tender an apology to countries like Ghana, South Africa, and other countries that Nigeria have really spoiled their country. So we are going to be watching this video. People reacted to this. I'm going to be reading people's, comments on the comment section. At this point, Nigeria needs to change. Know that he is in Nigeria and he has observed others, and this is what he has to say. Let's check out these videos together. But if you're seeing me for the first time, I'm Lilian. Do well by liking this video, subscribe and share. Let's check out these videos. Okay.
Nigerians parasite. In almost every country on earth, there is a Nigerian prisoner. However, no one wants to go to Nigeria. Moving abroad is the top 5 career categories in Nigeria. They have ruined their country so terribly that it has become uninhabitable. Police stations look like pigsties, whilst government buildings look like building sites. Corruption in Nigeria is no longer frowned upon. Instead, it is praised. Criminality is celebrated in every echelon of society. The people themselves do not elect decent Nigerians, they elect criminals. A country celebrates corruption and crime when it is 99% corrupt, but never has any top government official ever been convicted and imprisoned. In Nigeria, communication is conducted through screaming, hand gestures, and sometimes the fist way. You'd see diplomats, police, and military men fighting in public. Tens of thousands of fist fights should be recorded in Nigeria every day. Every building has a generator, some with up to 10, all running at the same time, forging a megapoly of noise of epic proportions. Nigerian motorists communicate with their horns. An average Nigerian motorist beeps their horn 100 times per day. Imagine the noise pollution. In Nigeria, the pastor is corrupt, the doctor is corrupt, the engineer, the teacher, the professor, the custom officials, the police, the passport official, the teller, the banker, the ministers, the president, and everyone is corrupt. I'm not sure you understood. I will elaborate. You can get to the Nigerian border with explosives, bribe the officials, and they'll let you in. You can bribe your way through your professors to give you the best grade. Bribe the passport officials to delete your name from the system and create a new identity for you. Or pay the police to arrest someone who annoys you. Nigeria is a complete shithole. Now imagine people raised under such chaotic system coming into your country. From the day they were born, they bribed their way through the authorities, school, and even employment. When a government job opening becomes available, the person in charge sells it to the highest bidder. You see, this is not talked about enough. I have given this a serious thought before making this video, and it breaks my heart that I have to make it. A Nigerian have no sense of queue, keeping the street clean, respect authority, law and order, or the faintest idea of customer service. There is only one thing on the mind of a Nigerian: make money and buy respect. They have succeeded in creating nations within their country. The Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo effectively have quasi-nations within Nigeria. You should see them bashing, fighting, hating, and disparaging each other instead of working together to fix up the world's greatest human shithole ever put together, called Nigeria. Let me take you around the world. There are Nigerian prisoners in South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, Kenya, Angola, Gabon, Cameroon, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, Indonesia, the UAE, Qatar, Pakistan, India, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, China, Hong Kong, Japan, South Korea, Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Germany, Italy, Switzerland, Norway, the Netherlands, Spain, Canada, the USA, Colombia, Brazil, and even countries as poor as Chad, Congo, and Mali. Their conviction typically surrounds around drug trafficking, pimping or pandering, 419 fraud, which includes dating scams, credit card fraud, and other fraudulent activities. The world has every reason to scrutinize Nigerians 5 times more, or even ban them altogether. Nigerians give black Africans a bad name. I bet you Namibians, Botswana, Kenyans, Angolans, Senegalese, Burkinabes, South Sudanese, or South Africans commit the least crime of all Africans who live in the West, South America, and East Asia. Botswana, Namibians, South Africans, and Kenyans don't leave their countries like Nigerians do. When they do so legally, and when they are in your countries, they are 10 times more likely to abide by the law of the land and stay away from crimes. In contrast, Nigerians would fight in public at every opportunity. They have one of the lowest levels of etiquette in the world. 7 out of 10 Nigerians have been involved in public fighting in their lives, as this is our Nigerian way of resolving dispute. Now imagine letting someone who doesn't understand law and order not to litter, not to urinate in public, how to dialogue instead of yelling and using their fists in your country. What do you think will happen? They don't get along with their neighbors or other African countries. How do you think they'll get along with the world's most evolved and developed societies of the West and East Asia? The Nigerian sees the humane laws of your country as a weakness to exploit. As with everything, nothing is 100%. I know this. There are some good Nigerians, but almost every Nigerian is infested with that corrupt mindset. Living in Nigeria, I have tried to find something good to sell to the world, but unfortunately, there are scarce. It is a land absent from progress. The Nigerian system is broken. Nigeria is not even a country. A Hausa person hates the Igbo person to the extent that they can wipe them out. The Igbo hate the Hausa in the same way. The Yoruba have a fundamental hatred for the Igbo that they'll rather die than elect an Igbo person, whilst the Igbo are the world's most arrogant, self-deluding, zero-etiquette people of Africa. These 3 major ethnic groups, Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba, each have over 40 million people, with the Hausa nearing 65 million. Now imagine putting Spain, England, and Poland into one country. Do you know the type of chaos you'd be creating? This is how Nigeria is. The Spanish, English, and Polish are all European, but they cannot function as one country. So too do the Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo.
Let everybody
These
go their
people
way.
cannot function under one country. When government ministerial positions are declared, they often have to reflect the Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo shares before the other minority ethnic groups receive their own share. If the sharing favors one ethnic group more than the other, they fight, yell, insult, and complain until the next appointment. The other ethnic group in charge will now retaliate by appointing their own ethnic group. The presidency has to go to that ethnic group, then that one, and this one, and those one. Then when the next one comes, they keep changing. You see, in short, the number of ministerial positions have to reflect the various ethnic groups. This is not a country, but a bunch of tribal, unevolved, mentally unstable, over 200 million stupid people. Why would any country let Nigerians into their country? I'm not sure, but if I were the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, I would impose a total ban on Nigerians. The risk outweighs the benefit. There are 24 million homeless Nigerians, which is almost the same as the rest of sub-Saharan Africa combined. And over 70% of the country's population lives in poverty. That is over 160 million people, the highest in the world when averaged, given that India has over 5 times as many people as Nigeria. They have the largest arable land in Africa, Nigeria, yet most of that is uncultivated. Their weather is characterized by abundant sunshine during the dry season and ample rainfall during the raining season. The north is the savannah, and the middle belt of Nigeria is level with abundant arable land suitable for farming. Still, 56% of Nigeria's 70 to 84 million hectares of arable land remains uncultivated or underutilized. You begin to ask yourself, why are these people hungry? The answer is simple: incompetence and a collective lack of skills to run a country. Nothing in Nigeria is properly managed, from the police to the immigration services, customs to the airport, traffic to the road network, schools to the national grid, and from the people to their own very homes. Nigeria is a chaotic society where people exhibit some of the lowest levels of etiquette and quality known to man. And most of these people are looking for ways to obtain visas to the various developed and semi-developed countries so that they can bring that chaotic upbringing from Nigeria to the world. I have tried to find a better way to euphemize this video. Still, after months of procrastinating, I couldn't find a better way to organize my words, but to say it as it is. If you are a Nigerian watching with the slightest ounce of honesty, you'd agree with me. We have earned the badge of honor of being amongst the worst in the world. Poverty isn't why Nigerians are dishonest, criminal-minded, corrupt, and everything else. Nepal is a poor country. How many Nepalese have you seen committing crimes around the world? Chad, Burkina Faso, Mali, Myanmar, Tajikistan, and South Sudan are poor. You can't see them going around the world committing crimes. Of the world's 195 countries, there is a Nigerian prisoner in 60% of them, the highest of any country on earth. That is not an accident.
Do kidnapping and name them. There are a lot of South Africans here in their embassies, and some of them are even in Ghana. They are working. They love Ghana. You will never see them kidnapping any people, doing sex traffic, drugs, and you will never do that. But you will see Nigerians in different countries doing sex trafficking, human trafficking, kidnapping, drugs, name them. When you talk of anything that is evil, you can associate Nigerians. But let's ask ourselves, how did this happen to Nigerians? Because they are stubborn. They don't listen. They don't learn. They are boastful. They boast in everything, yet lack and know nothing. I've been to South Africa several times. I've stayed in Kempton Park. I've stayed in Pretoria. We went to do a program in Centurion. Those who live in South Africa, you know Spring now. There's a place called Duduza. I've lived in Duduza. I used to go to Kempton Park. We go to East Rand Mall. We go and shopping at the mall and come back. I have never seen even South Africans doing drugs like how Nigerians do drugs in their country. I have never seen South Africans kidnapping themselves. The same happens here in Ghana. Nigerians will boast that, oh, we are the giant of Africa. You envy us. Let's come to realities. The things Ghanaians and South Africans enjoy, you don't have. South Africans enjoying light. They're enjoying peace. They're enjoying so much. Come together. The same thing. Light, peace, they are together, unity. You don't have it. Yet you keep boasting. And let me make it clear to you. If you are giants in Africa, that should tell you that the common sense should tell you that if you are giant, you remain in your country. If you are giant of Africa, other African countries will rather run to your country and seek for greener pastures. But because you are daft, you claim to be giants, but you are running to other African countries and go and cause mayhem and a lot of things. Yet you are claiming to be giants of Africa. And when you start talking and correcting them, they say, oh, Whiskey rule the world, rule Africa. Burna Boy can buy Ghana, can buy South Africa. They can do this thing. You see, all they know is to boast with their musicians. And your musicians cannot even stay in your country, your own country. They cannot stay in their own country for less than a year. Because they know the problems there. They cannot enjoy their country. So you see Whiskey traveling to South Africa, coming to Ghana when they want to rest. When Davido want to rest, either he goes to South Africa or comes to Ghana. He cannot live in Nigeria 1 year. He cannot. Because he will never have peace. Make it sense to us. If you are telling us that you are the giant of Africa, which you cannot remain in your country, every day you are running out of your country and causing a lot of problems. Nigerians will travel to another man's country and go and kidnap there, go and do a lot of things there. And when you arrest them, they keep on saying, oh, I am a Nigerian, you hate us, you jealous us, that's why you are doing this thing to me. We are the giant of Africa. What are you doing there? If you are the giant of Africa, what are you doing in that man's country? Causing a lot of mayhem, causing a lot of problems. Go to South Africa. You see a lot of Nigerians teaching South Africans to become drug addicts, teaching bad things, hateful things, a lot. The same thing here in Ghana. Kidnapping, doing all kinds of things, human rituals and other things. But you claim to be giant of Africa, which you cannot remain in your country. So you are claiming to be giant of Africa. Now your innocent ones are crying. Now they are coming to realities. If you don't take care, your next generation will inherit the same character because you have not made up your mind to correct the wrongdoings. Nigeria, why have you chosen to become enemy of Africans? Do better. Character and a good name is better than riches. Nigerians will always chase after riches and they always like illegal movements. Anything illegal Nigerians will do to survive. That's all they know. If you want to be a giant of Africa, first you need to renew your mind. You need to have common sense. You need to have a better heart. You need to do better in your country. Then you can claim to be the giant of Africa. It is not about numbers. It is not about Davido, Whiskey, Dangote. It is not about Burna Boy. It is about character. It is about being better, behaving well, having good mindset, taking a good character lead so that others will emulate. That will make you a giant of Africa. We want you to stop the criminalities, the fraudster, I don't want to name them. You are doing fraudulent deals and other things. Come to think of it, if you don't stop these things, stop deceiving yourself, stop tickling yourself that we are the giants of Africa. You are jealous of us. You envy us. Nobody is jealous of you. We don't envy you, but you are just tackling yourself because you cannot kick against the pricks. Renew your mind, act better, because a good name is better than riches. Ghana will always be Ghana. South Africa will always be South Africa. We will live better, we will enjoy what we have. If you want to enjoy what we have, then you need to renew your mind, go back home and go and show good character. Go and correct the mistakes, the bad characters, the ritual, the murder, the drugs, the prostitution. Nigeria, go back and correct them. And your nation will be saved. God bless our homeland Ghana. God bless South Africa. No hassle.
That video was actually deep, and as a Nigeria, I will tell you for a fact, I felt some kind of way that is this how Nigeria have turned into? We thought is what we are seeing on social media. We thought is what we are hearing on social media, but it's deeper beyond our imagination. As a Nigeria currently, I will tell you for a fact that holding a Nigeria passport is just a curse to you. There's this international what are they calling it? International scholarship that I'm applying, and because of my Nigerian passport, I've lost so many opportunities. I'll tell you for a fact, I've lost so many opportunities because I'm holding a Nigeria passport. I will tell you for a fact now, being in Nigeria currently, I don't know if it's called a course or I don't know what it's called, because what is going on, these are the things that Nigerians have done in people's country that have stained the country's name. That is why I say something, that when you are doing something in another man's country, know that you are not going to be referred to your name. Before your name comes, your country names come first. Yes, there will be like a Nigerian guy, this is so and so. They're not going to refer you to your name first. They refer to your country, thereby damaging the image of the country. There's no country you will go to currently in the whole world that you not see Nigerians in the prison. What is wrong with Nigeria? Going abroad now is just like achieving one thing. It's just like a career, what will I call it, for Nigerians. Nigerians do not believe in Nigeria anymore. What is going on? What is going on? We can make it right by, by electing the good leaders. But can Nigerians accept the fact that we don't need to be bribed to be able to select people that will work for us, government that can listen to its citizens? Just look at Ghana. Ghana has been ranking the best country that have the best political power, the best leaders in the whole Africa. I don't know how Nigeria will learn how to get government that will work for them, because it may seem as though that Nigeria keep on losing and losing every single day. A lot of people say it's the government, but it's not the government that has stayed in those countries with you guys. It's not making sense anymore. It's not making, at this point, he's talking out of grief. Like, you could feel the pains from his eyes when speaking all those and saying all those things. This is just like a documentary for me. When it's come to fraud, you call on Nigerians. Nigerians don't really make money to be able to, they don't make money to be able to eat in a quiet zone. Nigerians make money to be able to mock their fellow Nigeria, thereby making the ones that are seen to want to do anything to make this money. We should remove the spirit of money monger and bring humanity first, and you will see that Nigeria will be a better country. Some people used to say that when you're walking on the streets of Lagos every single day, you will see women being dropped on the road. Woman trafficking is everywhere in Nigeria. What is going on? Organ harvesters, everybody want to do anything for money making. And you that are running out of Nigeria, it's not even as if when you run out of Nigeria, you will drop those characters there. You will take them along. Nigeria is enough. Enough is enough for Nigeria. I don't know why some other African countries are looking forward for Nigeria to be able to carry them along. I don't know why. Please, Nigeria is a goner. I love the fact that he apologized. because you have gone to all these countries and see that Nigeria is a main problem. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section. He has actually spoken and it's so deep. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section. If you're just seeing me for the first time, I'm simply Lilian. Do well by liking this video, subscribe and share. Thank you so much. Please like this video so that you too can post it to more people to see what is going on social media. Nigerians really need to learn this time around.